stop.
Yo, bounce. Yo, bounce, shake, move just a little and it fits your birthday groove on the rhythm that you rock and roll and rock all night long. Don't stop,
don't stop.
Yo, bounce, shake, move just a little and it fits your birthday groove on the rhythm that you rock and roll rock all night long. Don't stop,
don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop.
Yo, bounce, bounce,
don't stop.
Yo, bounce. Don't stop,
don't stop.
Yo, bounce.
Don't stop.
Yo, bounce.
Don't stop, don't stop.
Yo, bounce.
Chest. Testing. There we go.
All night long, don't stop,
don't stop.
Yo, bounce.
Hi!
Don't stop.
Yo, bounce.
Welcome to
Don't stop, don't stop.
multi-streaming on every platform. Let's go. Nice.
Now how did you subscribe to
Oh,
here?
thank you for the resub. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Bounce.
Don't stop.
Yo, bounce.
1 minute.
Don't stop.
Getting all the ads out of the way. Hi, welcome to Hi.
Yo, bounce.
Oh no. Stay warm as best you can. Hi, Matt. Approved? We're winning.
Move just a little and it fits your birthday groove on the rhythm that you rock and roll rock all night long. Don't stop,
don't stop.
Yo, bounce, shake, move just a little and it fits your birthday groove on the rhythm that you rock and roll rock all night long. Don't stop,
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Yo, bounce,
Don't stop.
yo, bounce,
Nice.
all night long. Don't stop,
Don't stop.
yo, bounce, yo, bounce,
Don't stop, don't stop.
yo, bounce.
Can you tell I like this
Don't
song?
stop.
Yo, bounce. Yo, bounce, shake, move just a little and it fits your birthday groove on the rhythm that you rock and roll rock all night long. Don't stop,
Don't stop.
Yo, bounce, shake, move just a little and it fits your birthday groove on the rhythm that you rock and roll rock all night long. Don't stop,
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Freestyle. Oh yeah. Let's do this. 3, 2, it's time for
Yo, bounce.
We're still reverbing. Welcome. Reverb turn off. Reverb turn off. Turn off. I'm stuck. Reverbing. Oh jeez. No! Stop breathe. Do not touch the egg. Oh gosh. Hang on. Turn that one off. Filter. Turn this off. Off. Okay. I had to manually go in and reset it. What the frig? Welcome to the Hi cuties! Happy Monday! I had to get myself out of the cave. You are correct. We were stuck in the cave. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated.
These money only jiggle jiggle. The poor.
We're poor again.
Wiggle? For
None
sure.
did.
One day they found a bill on the floor, but it disappeared. They really did see her sitting so blue on this old couch. Bad springs, cushion
Kinda crunchy.
These things. Hopefully now you got the memo that
These dirt poor, but just to be sure. Hi, Meow. Meow! Oh no! The title got him. The title got him. I got you with the title, huh? I'm about to reveal a horrible, not so secret to the lads, girlies. But I've got some explaining to do. Oh no! Rainbow! Your Bemis seems to be lost in the void. Did you get lost in the void? Thank you for the headband. Zalgo done got to the Bemis. Not Rainbow! No! You've been gotten by Zalgo! I'm not telling about my many legs. Shut up right now. You don't remember going into the void? Well, what happened to your text there, my dude? Do you know? You were all discombobulated. You didn't see the way Bemis came across the screen? You didn't even... Get the lights on. I said, ooh. Nice. Hi, welcome to D. And hi, Meow. I hope you're having a good day today. I've got some explaining to do. Some of my buttons are not working in a usual D fashion, but it's alright. It's okay. We're still gonna have fun today. Yes. On this most lovely of the Mondays, of the days of the moon, of the beginning of the week, you was... I like that sus face. That's so good. Oh no. My Gwen. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that it goes away soon. And then you can be cozy and relax. I'll try not to be as overstimulating as I normally am. I'll try to be softer. Quick! Someone redeem only soft voice. And then I have to be close mic the rest of today and I have to be cozy. You're freezing your booty? Oh my god. You can be on your phone in bed. Soft voice only. Well. If my buttons would work, that would be great. Let me refresh my buttons real quick. Because it's gonna be real hard to do much of anything if my stuff ain't working. Hang on, 2 shakes. Okay, hang on. Okay, I got it. It works. Yippee. It has been redeemed. We are now required to talk in soft voice only. That means I get an entirely different vibe switch. Okay. Let's cozy up and get real close to the mic. Hi, cuties. So, if you saw the title of the stream, you might be wondering what the heck happened. Because if you've looked at my sound alerts, if you've looked at them at all, you've seen that there's quite a lot of voice things there. That was requested by the homies. They said that I should put some SYLUS up there because his voice did something to me. But now I gotta be real with you. His voice did something to me. Yes, that's right, cuties. That's past tense. Oh no. Horrible. I got some explaining to do.
You sound tired, kitten.
I'm doing okay, bestie, but I'll be alright. You're the one who needs the nap. Have I gained an immunity to SYLUS? No. It's a little bit more final than that. Dun 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 indeed. I have experienced the ick. It's horrible, really. I enjoyed this character for quite a while. When I was introduced to the game, none of the characters really struck my fantasy, you know? I'm not talking about the Final Fantasy. I wish. I was enjoying the game. I was loving the lore. And then they introduced SYLUS's character. Does anyone know who the heck I'm talking about?
Heidi.
Hi, Miramis. Welcome to D. You know who I'm talking about. Alma! Welcome on in, Raiders! Hello. I have been forced into quiet voice or soft voice right now, so I'll give you like a smooth raid welcome.
Heidi.
Welcome on in, Raiders. No, don't scream. I'm shushing your flower. Stop. Stop screaming at the Raiders. I have been asked to do soft voice, so we're soft voice only. Stop it. Stop. Cuties, I love you. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Dee the Sphinx, a once wiggly blob cat, now a giant whammon. I do lots of silly voices.
I do lots of silly voices.
We make some music. And I do tutorials. If you like any of that and want to stick around, I'm usually very, very high energy. But we're stuck in soft voice right now. Yes, I am a prior military veteran. Yes, I was active duty army. And then I got blown up out of a helicopter. We do a monthly, or try to, stream called Demilitarization, where I talk about military stuff. If you like that, you can come hang out. I'd love to spend time with you. And if you got a raid and run, that's just fine. Thank you, my favorite Kitsune on the internet, for sharing the denizens with me today. What were you guys up to? All February? Well, I'm here right now. And thank you for your support, sweetie. I appreciate that. She was a ninja. Shut up. I was not crushed by Gara. Get Gumpy, get out. Live 2D items. Oh my god, I'm so excited. You guys, did you know that Isla has a Ko-Fi shop now? Or wait, is it on VGen? I can't remember where you put your shop. Anywho, check out her stuff. Check out all the links. Push the buttons. And please go look at her stuff because it's all high quality and it is phenomenal. And I need your new items because they're so much fun. She's literally too talented, you guys. What are we gonna do? This woman has all this talent, and every time a tail is on screen, it multiplies her talent by like 35%, I swear. We better watch out. She's gonna have all of the talent. I wish if I had an Isla specific model, we would be so cool together. No, you, my favorite Kitsune. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Please make sure you get to do your stream wind down too. Also, I saw your message on Discord. I did not mean to ignore you. I was very busy today. So let's do some life chat before I get to the topic of today. I will get to today's topic, I promise. Hi, Kumi, welcome to D. And hi, Mariano, welcome to D. Stop screaming at everyone, Phoenix. I do like this flower, it makes me laugh. That's why it's up there. Oh, Dahlia, Otskare, honey. Dahlia's been in the mines. Which reminds me, I don't know if you saw in the homie chat. I will respond later to DMs. Today was such a busy day. I had all of the work to do. I said, ooh, it's getting late. These streams do have topics. You didn't know? If you guys didn't know, there are topics for these streams. Hi, DeBurge. Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for sharing your community with D. And to the denizens who came in just moments ago, I scoop you up from chat. Give you one head smooch. And then I set you on your way. I hope you have a wonderful day. I can't stop you. That's what you think. See, you might believe yourself unstoppable here on the internet, but you better watch yourself, cutie. We might seem all cute and innocent out here, but you're dealing with powerful creatures, the likes of which you do not want to make enemies out of. Most certainly not. We might let you play the game for now, but the more you misbehave, the more we'll pay attention. And then we get to decide if we want to have fun with how we dispose of you or not. Yeah, so there's that. I am Sphinx. Hey. Ha! My head's out of frame. You can't see it. Instead, I'm gonna step on you. That's what you've earned. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna put you under my foot. Get stomped on. Get crushed. Get smooshed under my foot. I mean, technically speaking, we could just, every time you misbehave, I could just have the moderators put you away in a nice little corner. I could say, mod check, mod check, mod check. Give them a 30-second timeout for fun. And then the mods will get ya. Horrible, isn't it? Oh no, look. Get booped. Hi, Vanikin, Vanikin, Vananana. There are corners. There's 4 of them. Even more if you count the ones on me. I got nice angles. We try to be a little obtuse around here. Can't always be acute. And then I hit you with the dad jokes. The den does have corners. Isla's an artist. She got all the angles. Your back is strong? How strong, Dakari? You don't know? You think I'm always so cute? No, you sabi. Okay, Rahela. I will get to it. I will explain. And for those of you wondering why I'm speaking so low in my chest voice, it was redeemed. I've got maybe another 5 to 10 minutes of this one. And then we'll be high energy and weird again. So you've been warned. I'm actually a massive weirdo. And now you're warned thoroughly. All right, so let's get into today's topic. Normally, I want to come in here and I want to tell you all about the weird things that happened of the week. D's got a very busy life. I do a billion things. But I need to explain myself because there's an event happening this week and it has and there are things that have led up to said event that have led me astray from once upon a time a devotion to a character and my first ever round of fangirling. I feel like I need to give some history so you know exactly the breadth and depth of the sin that I have committed. I'm so sorry. I am indeed a sinful woman. Can you ever forgive Dee? All whammon. Sevi, I wish it was that second part. I really do. Aw, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to Dee. Forgiven by Anubis? I don't need that stupid permission. Plus, he's from another pantheon, so I don't talk to him. Hi, welcome Paffy to D. Do you prefer FD? Do you prefer Paffy? Do you prefer Paffy? You let me know how you want me to call you, okay? What simp have I become? My dearest friends. It feels like that, just a little bit. The simp that I have become. So here's some history on this. Dee has never before experienced the wild and wonderful culture of fangirling before. Never in all of my demi years have I gotten so crazy I wanted to scream and shout and let it all out. Thank you, I will hydrate. Oh no, I broke myself. Thank you, Phoenix. I could segue into a song. The boys are calling. Have a wonderful time, Phoenix, with the boys. So, I had never had the opportunity to fangirl before.
A man drove his expensive car into a tree and found out how the Mercedes-Benz.
Thank you for the biddies. How the Mercedes-Benz. That was a good one. Also, that poor car. Also, that's funny as all heck. What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner. Yes, Plasma, my voice is doing a lot better. For those who don't know, I've been recording some stuff back to back to back to back for the past few months. Because this year, if you saw the little opening banner, is Dee's Year of Music. I have taken on the Cuties Challenge, and I'm going to be releasing one song or more a month for a whole year. So right now, as of today, we've released a commercial song, Love is a Monster. You can find that one on YouTube and Spotify. I have also done a cover song with Ophelia Valentine, Pachin, and Berry, and that one was Tokyo Calling. I did a cover of Van not too long ago. You can hit !songs, I believe, and that will show you the latest releases, which is my cover of White Tuxedo and Van, and those are out on YouTube as well as most streaming platforms. Hi, welcome Split Pirate. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming by. Hi, Puck Puff. Welcome to D. Welcome on in. Paffy is okay. It's Peter. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Paffy. You have been sent to me by Isla, my favorite kitsune on the internet. Right now, yes, I've been doing back-to-back songs for a little while now. Also, I got Monster Feet. If you like Monster Feet, I hope you do. I'll step on you, but only a little bit. See? That's you. Now that you've joined the chat, this is what you look like. You are called a cutie because it's a play on words. The number 9 is Q in Japanese, and the 90s are my favorite oldies genre. And my name is D, so it's 90s cutie. There you go, now you know. That's you. Aren't you adorable? I'm not only 2 feet tall. Cease. Don't listen to Gumpy. He's gone mad with power ever since we made him a moderator. You like the white tuxedo? That one has history. Can I repeat? Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to come closer. Let me scoop you up again. I'm big whamming. I've been doing music and recording a lot so that I could get things done for this year, but I overdid it a little bit. And I got real bad laryngitis and lost my voice for a little bit. But we are doing much better. I've been resting the voice, and I am back. Okay. I put you down now. Whoa, too many hands. Ignore that. Oh yes, we only have 4 days left to help fund the Blob D plush. It's pinned on the Twitch side of the house. You can chickadee check it out there. Hi, Halima Bats. Thank you, Kazi Dreamer. I appreciate that. Ignore it. Ignore it, Charm Quark. You only saw 2 arms. The other ones were prop hands. They're not real. Hope you're having a good one today, Bats. Okie dokie. So to all the homies that stopped by, thank you so much, cuties. I really appreciate you, my famzy. And I also hope that today winds up being a much better day. It's been a hard week for a lot of folks. Today, I was trying to check in on the apartment in your human world that I'm trying to rent, that I want to attach a portal to, because it's so much easier to absorb energy from your world than it is while I'm in a pocket dimension. If you like lore, you can check out the full story of why we are where we are on YouTube. Hi, Microwave Wagyu, and hi, Sink, my lovely landlord. Welcome. Sink is a cool homie. They're literally going to steal your wife, though, so you better watch out. All your wives are already my wives, and if you don't have a wife, you're probably the wife, and I'm going to take good care of you, baby girl. But even I can't compete with the awesomeness that is Sink, so you better watch out. I'm just start calling you Mr. Steals Your Girl. I'm literally up in here, homie. Time for you to rest. Have a wonderful rest. And thank you so much for popping by. Double check the lease. Not every apartment permits portals. They won't know if they can't find it unless you snitch on me. And then we will have problems. Just don't tell anyone I have a portal in the apartment and we'll be fine. Okay. Hi, Rahila. Welcome to the Twitch side of the house. I will stop stalling. So I was trying to do that today. I only have the financial documents that they need to check in on. And I sent those in and I tried to call and knock down the door. But they're like, oh, conveniently speaking, the lady who's supposed to do the thing with your case, she's sick today. So, yeah, she can't do your case until tomorrow. I'm like, okay. It's not like I'm supposed to move in Friday or anything. I kind of need to know. Little panic, it's alright. It's fine. It'll all work out. Had some other things I'm doing. Secret things in the background. A few small commission things. I'm excited for you guys to get to see the future projects. And hi, Master Jericho. And hello, CD. Welcome to D. I haven't gotten the okay yet, but by the end of this week, I should. So my day was hectic as all heck. And this weekend was wonderful, but I had to spend it soul searching. Because as you might have seen the title, I, a once devout, wifed up for SYLUS, have been given the ick. Yeah, let's explain. And my time is up, so I can move back away from the mic. Okay, so let's get to it, shall we? I need to explain myself. I need to explain a lot of things, actually, but mostly I need to explain myself. No, it wasn't you this time. Hi, Alphonse. Welcome to D. Dang it!
D. Soft voice only.
It has been redeemed. We will return now to soft voice only. It was you.
Headbutt for D.
Mother Venus. If you guys didn't know, Rainbow Roost is everyone's cooler little brother. If you have a little brother, now you have Rainbow, and he's cooler. If you don't, now you have Rainbow. That's your cooler little brother. And sometimes he's a little but we love him. Thank you, Rainbow. I appreciate you. Okay, so I feel like it might have been an irreparable ick, and I need to explain some background. When I first played Love in Deep Space, I was hooked immediately by the story. Glorious story, as all the girlies know. Also, if I say girly or girl, that's gender neutral. If we can be guys, we can be girlies. And girlies have so much more fun. It's a fact of life, girlies, okay? So let's go. Yes, that is a little brother to bully. Speaking of little brother to bully, Hecka made some beautiful art of us bullying Rainbow. So, I loved the game for the story, but none of the characters really stood out to me. They were all really interesting, to say the least. At first, I thought, wow, white-haired hero boy reminds me of Tuxedo Mask. Xavier is such a cool homie to work with. Wow, Dr. Zane is a really good doctor. But gosh, he treats us like he's a giant, okay? He kind of mean. How am I supposed to love him? I know that's part of his charm. The dang kudere or whatever that he is. And then we get Fish Boy. Then we get the beautiful drama queen, Raphael himself. And I'm like, oh my god, this boy is so bestie coded. He's great. He's awesome. What's not to love about the fish? He's so much fun. But those of you who know D, you know that I am demi-schmexual. And usually it is easy for me to fall in like emotionally with fictional characters. It's harder in real life. Like, I can love you platonically to the end of the world, and I'm very physically affectionate, but it's difficult for me to get the proverbial lady boner. That doesn't happen. But fantasy is a wonderful way to let your brain free and actually experience some of those things. Being part of the Wonderful Lads community, I got to be feral for the first time ever, and oh my goodness, was it so incredibly freeing. Hi, Noah. What do you mean, what? Are you talking about the giant blob plushie that you need to squish and throw around? Or are you talking about the word lady and boner in the same sentence? I feel like that's a really easy way to describe it, though. The fictional men that you love are the ones that you can't stand? Wait, really? I'm going to challenge that one. I feel like the fictional men you love are actually your bias. They're the ones that you wish that you were more like, or that make you feel safe. They are the strongest representation of the best parts of you, or the kind of people that, again, would make you feel safe. In a fictional sense, but we can dive into that another day. The laddie boner. Okay, that's too good. I love that. So the community is awesome. Riao, ushered me into this wonderful server with all the girlies, and I got to be feral for the first time ever. Fell in love with the story, but never really fell in love with the boys. They were all bestie. And then came SYLUS, who immediately triggered my enemies to lover button. And I went, ooh, oh no, he got a deep voice. Oh no, he big. And y'all know your girl likes some big. He big. He very big. His hand is the size of your face. I have my monster license, okay? I do need to do my quarterly training, but I have my license, and he's basically a monster. It was awesome. And I really enjoyed learning about his story, and I'm like, ooh, he's kind of mean. Why? But there was so much more depth to his character. There were more things to be discovered in the pauses, in the way he said things, in the shifts of his eyes. He's definitely the kind of character where there are subtleties you have to understand. And then you rewatch all those scenes, and then you literally cry, knowing what you know then that you didn't know when you experienced it the first time. And he frustrated me to no end. I ran around hitting him with my car. You know, he's just a guy, hit him with your car. Yeah, shifty eyes. You got it, Ice. So I was hooked on his character. He was the only one that I leveled after that point. I just went full in, all SYLUS, all the time. And I was like, he is absolutely bestie. He'll pick you up and take you to the range. And you can go shooting. And I'm like, I would love to go to the range as a prior military veteran. I would love to go to the range and go shooting. He'll treat you nice. He'll buy you a bunch of stuff. And then something started happening. It was up until a point that I hadn't really experienced the spicy cards. I had just been living through main story quest, a few, what are they called? Event cards, and learning about the relationship you build with these characters over time. Hi, Num, welcome to D. And hi, Bot, on the YouTube side. So I had been experiencing his story, and then I hit a really weird wall, and it started when I hit level 100. SYLUS's character comes off as arrogant and in your face, cocky and powerful. In the N109 zone, he is king, and it's pretty cool. And the moment you put a ring on it, he stays arrogant, cocky, and big and powerful. And there was something in me that was a little disappointed. It started with disappointment, noting that SYLUS didn't really get, like, cutesy with you, or a little more physically affectionate. He still stayed distanced, and I'm like, really? Why? Some of his verbiage changed, yes, but he's always so aloof, and I wanted to ruffle him. I really did. And the next thing that got me was a spicy card. My first ever listen. And that's when it hit me. I didn't want to change him. I wanted him to express himself more. You're getting closer with a person, right? And they stay at arm's length? What is this? Why? It had me very confused. He didn't stop being a cool character. He didn't stop being bestie coded. He didn't stop being comforting. But I noticed that when we took him out of the N109 zone, he felt out of place in the rest of the world. I listened to a spicy card and recognized that even though SYLUS appears to be a big, bad, dominant character, this is my opinion. This is how it came off to me. I want to go on the record saying this is my opinion, and this is how it came off to me. I am fully convinced that it's not just SYLUS being the king of consent. I think SYLUS is full on a submissive. And I think to really win him, you have to always be the dominant. Not that I mind. Not that I mind at all. But the dichotomy of his character made this one hard to stomach. See, I would love to see more switch in him, but I started digging, and again, this is my opinion, I started digging and recognizing that he really does not make a single move without your explicit permission. And the spicy card I listened to, he used words that a previous lover had used, and this put me in the first step of the icky headspace. I thought you wanted me to beg. That phrase would be the undoing of my fangirling over SYLUS. I have had a previous partner use those words and use them maliciously. They were also the person who told me that I needed to make them feel a certain way before they'd let me play with their sub-side, and then they would complain that they never got to play with their sub-side. It was a very confusing headspace for me. And so in here, I went, oh no, is SYLUS like that too? That was the first moment of ick, the trigger. Then I went and listened to a few of his other spicy cards, and I went, oh, he needs permission for everything. He acts big and domineering, and he will dominate you kind of, if you let him. He'll be big because that's his size. He'll be powerful because that's what he is. And in my opinion, he is always submissive. Because he'll play, yes. But I think when you get him in bed, he'll roll over for you. I do. I believe so. And that's not a bad thing. But it felt odd that his character is always at arm's length with you, and yet so submissive. It feels, like you might be afraid to go too far. Overcompensating. So, that was the first moment for me. And I had to take a step back because of the trigger, and listen to more things, and look at more cards, and then we had the huge event drop recently. The huge event drop with the Star Wars meets Game of Thrones space opera, which was chef's kiss. The music, gorgeous. I haven't played the cards, but the mini games were great. But it also came along with a billion things getting dropped all at once. SYLUS was a friggin' Power Ranger. Caleb is your brother in space. Raphael is like a holy exarch from another planetary system. Also, that was the power play there. Delicious. And then Xavier, some long lost prince, and Zane is like your teacher in this forbidden romance. Ooh. But I really wanted to like what I was seeing. SYLUS up until this point in all the cards and myths have been wife guy. He loves being wife guy. That's his wife. He's your vampire husband. Dragon myth had me in tears. That's our baby dragon. I want to scoop him up and give him a happy, comfortable place to just be himself. And I don't know if he would let us. Larry is still a janitor. You think he was afraid of hurting you, even though she has proven herself to be incredibly powerful, and he tells Miss Hunter how strong and capable she is. The second thing was revisiting the only card that was spicy that we played together, that one where his eye goes haywire and MC tries everything to help him, and it turns out he just needed a good and he has that really sweet monologue where he wants to tell you that you're his treasure. My treasure has legs, and I'm not afraid of anyone stealing it. It's beautiful. And then he's like, that was really cheesy. Another moment where I'm like, he's just a sweet, soft boy inside. Why won't he let us love him? Why won't he let me cuddle this sweet, soft boy inside? And then he puts you back at arm's length with his dialogue and with his persona. And I was like, look at him. He just wants to be corny and silly and cute, and he doesn't know how. It's adorable. I want more of this. Yeah, naughty stuff fixes eye problems. You don't need an optometrist. You just need a really good, according to lads. That was my experience. And with the Game of Thrones meets space opera Star Wars event, where there were one too many things happening and it felt like a rush to get everything done, okay? The housing system was released. And this is what did it for me. This was the last straw. Sorry, I just realized my hands are so dry. I need lotion. How much of that was intentional writing and how much is we only programmed one script? Hi, Kuristaru on the YouTube side. How are you? So the housing system was released. You get to bring all the boys home. And of course, Silas was the first one I brought home and wandered around everywhere. And he's admiring your furniture and wandering around. And he didn't really do much. And I recognized how out of place it felt to have Silas in your home. I wanted to give this sweet boy a home and let him feel comfortable. Is this Final Fantasy XIV? Oh, it's better because everyone gets a home and you don't have to wait 1,000 years in a raffle for one. The housing system came with so much. It's basically Sims. It's really good. It's so good. I like it. You get to grow pretty flowers, and I got to give this beautiful soft boy flowers. I got to give him so many flowers, and that was the only thing he really liked. Watching Silas interact with the housing system made me realize how out of place it felt. It actually increased my immersion with the other characters, Rial. Admiring your furniture, is that how you youngsters stay? No. He was just wandering around admiring the furniture. That's literally what he did. That's what he did. The other characters have many more interactions that they did, and it didn't feel as out of place to have them at home. Silas feels like he fits in the N109 zone. Big bad mafia guy. But you put him on your couch and you're like, you feel like you're out of genre. This was the next part of the ick. I recognized that we could give him the couch and chair combo, table combo thing, and he would sit there and clean his gun and look kind of cool, I guess, but it felt so awkward for me, so out of place. And again, these are my opinions, you can have what you will, but I went, big bad mafia boy, you don't belong in my home. This feels weird. He's so hyper independent, I felt like I couldn't take him home. He wouldn't let me have soft boy. He would read romance novels, watch romance stuff on TV. He is a book talk girly. Personified. And what this made me realize is that's where I got the ick. All of the other guys had a semblance of realism to them. I could actually see these characters, as flawed and imperfect as they are, be based on people. I could. None of the characters is perfect. They all have beautiful flaws that make them seem real and relatable. But Silas? He's straight out of a romance novel, which is why I think he's so popular. Romance novels are incredibly popular. And he is like they took a protagonist from a big bad mafia romance novel and they put him in an otome game. I could see everyone else as Silas, aside from Silas, as real, in one way, shape, or another. Minus the whole, god thing, because I don't know if you actually have gods among you, but who am I to talk? I'm a demigoddess. He doesn't know how to be a people. Yeah. I wanted to take him home and I wanted to see him open up. I wanted to see him have a little bit of goofy fun with us, but nothing felt right. it broke the immersion of his character and made it feel like this guy doesn't belong here. He always has the same kind of voice. He's always so calm and collected. We don't see the variety as dramatically as you would see in like a real person from SYLUS as you do with the other characters. So for the first time, within that housing system, watching him watch romance novels on the couch, still triggered from the audio where I recognized he's just a soft baby boy and needs to be coddled, I got the biggest ick. And then I kicked him out of my house.
Yes.
I kicked him out of my house. My days were confusing after that point. There was no SYLUS to work out with and have goals with. There was no SYLUS to snuggle up with at night because I couldn't do it without getting this weird ick going, you're not real to me anymore. In this fantasy world, in a video game, I was icked out by the character that just felt wrong. I hope I can recover from this, but I'm not exactly sure that I can. I kicked out Hallmark movie guy, Matt. And then the thing that I never thought would happen happened. SYLUS was gone, but I was still hooked on the story, right? And so I interacted with all the other characters. Tried to give Zane another shot. I cannot get past that man's cold exterior. I'm so sorry. Jasmine's, enjoy him. Have all the fun you want. I cannot get past the fact that that man acts like he hates me. I cannot fall in love with a man who acts like he hates me constantly. Every time we interact, I'm like, you hate me. Another fear of giving the ick. I wanted the soft boy to just be a soft boy. I wanted him to just be a sub and stop pretending. And then I recognized that it felt like he didn't fit in my world. And it broke my immersion in the weirdest way. No! Hi, Bad Dragon Toy. Welcome to DE. So I tried to hang out with the other characters. I still loved the story, still wanted to play the game. Raphael is still baby girl. That's still my little dramatic Gen Z king. Love him. But I do not feel the physical fuzzies from Raphael. He's beautiful. I love his aesthetic. Raphael girlies always slay. And I was like, he's still beautiful, and I still laugh every time he sends messages. But nothing. Nothing. Went and tried to check out Xavier. And the pure dichotomy of this man being cute little fluffy bunny, and the moment you kiss him, he just wants to... your brains out? I was like, what the frick? Oh yeah. Oh, Riao, I experienced big fish doing unicorn missions. And I had some feelings and heavy breathing about giant fish. Raphael on his own is baby boy. But make that man a giant monstrous fish, and I am so gone. So gone. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. What, you didn't know? A bunny wanting to boink you? Say it ain't so. Oh no. It's beautiful nonsense, isn't it, Aliba? Isn't it? So I was doing unicorn missions, and the fish was on trial, and I experienced first person giant fish, and I'm like, he's huge. His cards didn't make him look that big, but in the battle arena, you get to see his full size, and that man is like, he's real big. He's a big fish. But he's also such a silly bean. He's so silly. I don't know how to feel about the fish anymore, you guys. I don't know how to feel. real big fish. His body could be folded in half, and he might still be taller than us. He's so big. Why is his fish form so huge? He's massive. If you wanted to curl up with the throw pillow of the sea god, you could wrap him around you 8 times, probably suffocate yourself on the size of his massive tail. Big fish. And I just so happen to be cat adjacent, so that's delicious. We do. Size difference is great. So that was confusing. But I'm like, do I feel things? No, just big fish. Big fish is nice. Xavier got me all confused. And then I was hanging out in the housing system, and Caleb shows up. And I was like, hello there, my brother. How's it going? I still think of the moment that Caleb shows up again in the game as Colonel Caleb, and I remember my pure and total confusion. Hi, Race. Welcome to D. My absolute confusion at why is our brother wearing gosh dang leather gloves, pulling the daddy card on us and putting us in complicated positions. Why? What? Why? I was confused. I was very confused. I was not looking for a rebound one night stand. No. I will have to replay that card for you to understand Ice Phoenix. Because then he shows up in the housing system and his dialogue is so normal. And I'm like, oh, what is this? What's happening? And he's like, yeah, do you want to hang out? You want to watch TV? I'm going to talk to you about the sports teams I like. And I'm like, this is so normal guy coded. What is this? And he's like, do you want to go play outside? And I'm like, wait, I kind of want to go play outside. Yeah. Do you want to go dance? Yeah, I do want to go dance. Will you give me a hug? And then all of a sudden, I was taken in by the clingy affection. And I'm like, I do want to hug. I would like to dance in my living room. I would like to build a snowman. And then it kept happening. The moment I kicked SYLUS out of my house, Caleb wouldn't stop showing up. And that's where the problem began. Caleb was there all the dang time. And I mean, he was always there. I could not get away from Caleb. It was constantly Caleb. Caleb was everywhere. He was on my home screen. His cards kept popping up. He was always there. He was always in my house, and I couldn't get away from him. There's Caleb everywhere. And I'm like, "What? Caleb, I don't like you. You're mean and you're controlling." I mean, I kind of like that he's military based. And then I was like, I don't really listen to your cards. I'm sorry. I let them run and I muted it in the background to get the diamonds. And I was curious, so I started listening to things. Oh, I do give great hugs. The gotcha saw me pulling away and they hit the emergency hooker up with someone else button. Do you think that's what happened? I started listening to his cards and I was like, oh. A lot of his cards show that you guys have always had this like goofy banter. And I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. I don't like that he's so controlling though. That feels really toxic. And then you start learning more about it and you're like, oh, he thinks he's protecting you. He has cards where he's interacting with you in your house. And he's like, okay, yeah, this is your house. You call the shots. And I'm like, oh, thank you for the boop. I appreciate that you respected my wishes right there. Am I being manipulated? Am I easy to manipulate? What's happening? But it was just so simple. And he started to feel real. Like, I could see myself interacting with somebody who's like, I just want to hug you all the time. Thank you for the headband, and I will hydrate. And I just want to be in your space. And it was fun. He was like, come dance with me. And I was like, I will dance with you. And then I was like, hey, Caleb, the one thing I'm not gonna do with you in the housing system is give you a smooch, because that feels weird. But I will give you a hug. You weirdo. And then I found myself bantering back with the game. I found my brain syncing up with stupid Caleb MC and calling him like a stupid face and playing back in my dang brain. And I was like, oh God, what is happening? I'm not a Caleb main, I'm a SYLUS main, I think. I'm just waiting for these triggers to subside and for the ick to go away for me to feel things for SYLUS again, right? I mean, he's beautifully well made. He's a hot character. But I loved his personality because it felt like, man, this is such a cool character. I want to interact with it more. But then, stupid Caleb keeps showing up and teasing me, and he pushes the brat buttons so hard. And I don't think I've ever met anyone who could handle me at my truest of brats. And I'm like, I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna mess up your hair. I'm gonna throw something at you. And then he turns around on the main screen, and I'm like, I know what gets all the other boys. You poke them. You sneakily poke them on the booty. And they get mad. And I wanted to make him mad. And I didn't get to make him mad. He continued to scoff at me. He continued to go, oh, did you get that out of your system? He didn't stop. You know, oh, I think I felt something there. Well, I guess I should just continue to spend my time with you because you need my attention so very much. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is he doing? I thought SYLUS was a rage baiter, but I never felt the sheer rage and infuriating need to grab someone and shake someone that I did with Caleb. Heavy breathing ensued. I needed to ruffle him, and I couldn't ruffle him. So while I was in a weird place where SYLUS gave me a massive ick, here I am chasing stupid Colonel Boy because he's unflappable, and I want to flap him. Sorry, I'm starting to get too loud. I think I still have 5 more minutes. Wisdom was requested. We're still in soft voice, so I'm trying to control myself, but I want to flap. Flapping. Gumpy wants to know, when will you realize that all the characters should give you the ick because they're in a gacha game? Off. That's my wisdom. No, they're supposed to be romance tropes. They're supposed to be fun to interact with. They make you feel things and believe that love can exist in a healthy but slightly twisted fantasy way. Do not take my hair. I will bite you. Give it back. Stop. Stop touching the egg. Stop it. If we can be parasocial for Umas, let me have boy game. That is my wisdom. My wisdom is right off. That's the wisdom. You don't believe that this is healthy? I don't know. Neuroscience actually attests to the fact that when female brains look at beautiful things that they believe are beautiful, so that's in the eye of the beholder, that their brain is 30% more active. We can retain things memory-wise more effectively, and we're more productive when we're surrounded by things that we think are nice, beautiful, and pleasant. I can find you the actual study for that one. Yeah. Agnes can make all of her own mystery drugs. Take that, SYLUS. I don't know if there's a similar activity for the masculine brain, but I wonder what it is. And I do find that having cute boy on screen doing work with me has made me work harder. But do looking at the dong honkaroos really make you more productive? Or do you stop doing everything to stare at them? I mean, we're gonna have to do a case study. Are you actually being productive when you're looking at the big lovely chest pillows? Or are you distracted to the point where you can't think about anything anymore? See? I don't know. Depends on what productive means in that moment. You can feel your productivity skyrocketing. What productivity are we talking about? If you have a woman attached to the curves that's encouraging you, the way that lads do, I mean, they don't really encourage you, though. They're just sitting there looking at you, and I work harder. For friggin' Caleb, every time he's there, he's like, oh, are you slacking off? And I'm like, you will not catch me lacking ever. Never. One thing I cannot do with that boy, though, is work out. He just sounds like he's moaning. I can't work out with him. SYLUS is the most realistic to work out with, along with Raphael, who quits every 5 seconds. That's so real, and he's so real for that. He'll start running and then he'll stop. And I think that's funny. Was I productive when I was staring at SYLUS? Yeah, I would put him in the corner and he would clean his gun. And every time I would look over, there's literally a gun pointed at me. So I was very productive. A little bit of accountability is all that people need. One would hope. So then SYLUS never showed up. On my phone. For 2 weeks, no SYLUS. I think he realized he gave me the ick. I'm beginning to believe that this game is sentient. But then I couldn't get Caleb to go away. So then I'm like, okay, fine, Caleb, I'll listen to your cards. Okay, fine, Caleb, I'll go and look at your story. And what I saw initially as being manipulative, controlling, and cruel, when I muted the music and stopped letting myself get manipulated by the environment, I saw he gave me space. Had he been a real person, I would have loved for him to, talk it out with me. The only downside is when you're triggered, game characters can't tell you, hey, I'm not the source of your triggers. You got to deal with that on your own. But it was the combination of the trigger, the fact that I just wanted him to be a sub. I really did. And let me coddle him. Let him be more affectionate. I wanted to see him I wanted to see SYLUS outside of his big boss persona. I wanted to see him be kind of a silly, goofy guy. And it didn't happen, and I was disappointed. I wanted to see him relax. Like he did with the boys when he just goes and plays video games. And it felt like he couldn't, and it felt like that's just not how his character's built. And I was more sad at the lack of depth than anything. Again, these are my opinions, you don't have to subscribe to them. Exactly, it might just be who he actually is. Maybe his character doesn't know. Hi, Blue Fires, thank you so much for the stream streak. I appreciate you. Maybe his character is just always bad mafia man. Maybe his character is always big, powerful guy. Maybe his character, he doesn't know how to people. But you would think after 100 levels of loving you, he would be a little more affectionate. You can see where I'm coming from. It might be part of the character. It might be a lack of scripting. I kind of want them to give SYLUS's voice actor the ability to let this man fall apart. Let him be a silly, goofy goober for more than just a mocking line or two. Let him do more than be just boxed into the arrogant, powerful archetype. Let him get ruffled. and let us see a depth of emotion, because it started to feel fake. And I know it's all a game, but I liked the realism that had been baked into the characters up till that point. Yeah. You think that's the failing in the system, that they don't interconnect? Well, that might be it. So I do want him to change. I don't want him to change. I want to see more of him. But perhaps you're right. Perhaps his character just doesn't have the ability to show more emotion. And then we have the Zane complex, which I haven't been able to get past. Zane is the character who doesn't really show anything until a certain point, and then he shows everything, supposedly. I haven't gotten there. I couldn't get past it. Is he a boss fight? Perhaps. The Bond story versus housing, they don't carry... Yeah, it doesn't carry the same weight. The game started to feel disconnected. I had to step away. SYLUS still feels very bestie, but my heart, my stomach, they no longer do that thing where they twist and they get all fluttery. That doesn't happen anymore. I can still look at him objectively and go, yep, he was created to be a very hot character. I don't know if that will ever come back. But now there's stupid robot boy and he won't go away. And I say this affectionately, because then I started... then I feel like I cheated, because then Caleb happened. That stupid boy. Okay, now we're out of soft voice. Yippee! I will hydrate, thank you. The housing system built more... Dang it!
Soft voice only.
Ah! It has been redeemed. We return to Mother Soft Voice for the remainder of the stream. Okay, we're back up to the microphone now. Stupid Caleb. I started listening to his cards, the little visual novel scripts, and I went, wow, he has such an interesting relationship with us. He really did just try to protect you from everything when you were little. Okay, he's an overprotective type. It's cool. It's all right. And then I started watching his cards the moment after Colonel Caleb came back. And he doesn't do anything in those cards. You have one of the most realistic interactions with another person with Caleb. And I was very confused. I loved the romance and the fantasy of SYLUS, but the realism of Caleb hit me. Hi, Funatsu. Welcome to D. You are experiencing soft voice because Rial won't set me free. No, this is fun. Me when. Give me my mother hair back. Stop it. Stop touching the egg. You're going to lose egg privileges. Get your hands off of my... Okay, I had something in my hair. Thank you for getting it. I appreciate that. Soft voice forever. I mean, if you like this, I can try to stay here. It does keep me in a certain mindset, place, etc. And it's certainly easier listening. Stop with the egg. It's gonna get scrambled, and I will be an absolute mess. Thank you for cleaning the egg. I appreciate that. I'll get you a cloth next time. Want them to squeak? Sure, I'll try that next time. The full flavor, I don't know if they can handle it. So, I had the ick. SYLUS gave me space. I hope I'll feel things for him again. But then there was Caleb. Then I started looking at his cards. And the moment after Colonel Caleb, you meet him again. And he's just sort of there, like staring at you. And you're at the end of a mission. And the card is like, Caleb, what are you doing? Why are you here? And he's like, I was just here for a bit. I'm going to leave now. And things are so awkward. So incredibly awkward. Like they would be in real life if you reunited with someone and they were a completely different person. And it struck me how beautiful that this was. Scripting, story-wise, I was hooked, specifically because it felt so real. And I was like, what is happening? They're so awkward. I want them to make up. I want them to be friends again. What's happening here? Hi, Your Majesty Robert. How are you doing, my Dragon King? How are you doing this lovely Monday? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So you'd say that this is D light? You tell me. Thank you for the pat, Sevi. So I experienced Caleb and the awkwardness of interacting with someone that you used to be so close to, and recognizing that he really did think he was doing the right thing. And what I perceived as him literally drugging you and trapping you in a house was not actually what was happening. That was what the music made me believe. Turn the music off and rewatch those cards, and you'll see that she takes medicine, it knocks her out, and she goes back upstairs. And then he comes back to like turn the lights off afterwards. He's checking in to make sure she's okay, but he's also a little cuckoo crazy yandere, and I like the crazy. That's why my ghost wife was my ghost wife. You see? You missed D? Oh, you can find out all about how we fixed everything with the book. There's the history on YouTube's.
Not sure if Dee saw my last message, but is it just me or did Dee's voice got deeper?
Yeah.
Very interesting stream. Hope you and the community are doing well. Always good to see you, Dee. Hope
Thank
your
you,
heart is getting
Alexander.
better as well.
It is. After the scare of last week, I'm doing much better. We're currently in soft voice. I should have like a thing on stream that says why I'm talking like this. Soft voice was redeemed, and that is why we're doing what we're doing right now, and that's why I sound a little different. I fell for the propaganda. Thank you, I will hydrate. I fell for the propaganda. Yeah, I did. I rewatched all of his cards that I had. I re-listened to all of the audio. And I turned the music off so I wouldn't be emotionally manipulated by music. And I went, wow, there is a depth of character in these cards that feels like a real person. That feels like an incredibly flawed person who believes that they know you, but they themselves have changed so dang much. And I was struck by the realism, and I became addicted to the real. The feeling that, oh my goodness, this could absolutely be a person who exists. This could absolutely be someone that you could just walk down the street and meet. He's just a guy. And I didn't want to hit him. I didn't want to hit him with my car. You're correct, Emtress. My opinion of SYLUS was also thrown off by the music. You got past Caleb being overprotective, but you can't get past the way they treat each other with the dummy nicknames. I started to like that. I do not like that he always calls us Pipsqueak, only because that feels very forced, but that is part of his character trope. I get it. I've gotten past that one. I did end up changing my name, and I was curious. I was curious, so I had him call me Cutie, and his response was kind of nice. It was kind of nice. It was kind of nice. He was like flirty. It was weird, but it was also kind of nice, and I didn't know what to do with it. Am I gonna get the new K-pop Demon Hunters Monopoly deal game? I didn't actually know there was a K-pop Demon Hunters Monopoly deal game. But now I might have to check this out. Pipsqueak feels weird, but I do think it's funny that if he had a car, his license plate would probably be Pipsqueaker. It was kind of... Charmquag, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Listen. He was like, Cutie. You sure you want me to call you that? And I was like, maybe say it again so I know if I like it. And he's like, I've wanted to call you this for a while. I'm always thinking that you're cute. So this is easy. And I was like, you think I'm cute? Shut up. Shut up. Shut your stupid face right now. Stop. Stop it. It was kind of nice. It was very sweet. And I also kind of liked that he didn't always fawn over me. I liked that he would be busy doing work stuff and be like, hey, I can't play with you right now. Give me a few minutes. I'm busy with work. And I was like, oh, I appreciate that. Professional about work. Don't always bother him. Okay, I'm okay with this. And then he would be like, okay, now I have time for you. Now let me pay attention to you. And it felt so intentional. And again, it struck me with the realism. And then the worst thing happened. He started talking about building models. And I'm such a sucker for a nerd. Oh. It was so cute. He's like, I can name all the limited edition models here, and I built like 4 of this version of this. And I'm like, no, he got me with the Legos. He got me with Legos. He took me on a building Legos date, and I was gone. I was lost, and I'm like, oh no. He's a nerd. He's a filthy nerd, and I like that. He's like, look at my hyperfixation, and I'm like, oh, yes, please, tell me about your hyperfixation, please. Please tell me all about your hyperfixation. Oh my god, you're gonna compete with me now? We're competing, and you wanna build Legos with me? We're competing, and you wanna build Legos with me? I showed you my bricks. Please respond. Oh, I was bricked, all right. I just wanted to build a snowman, and he's like, come build it with me. And then he was talking about military stuff, and I was like, oh, hold up, that's accurate. Oh, they did their research for Caleb. Now, you might know me. I'm prior active duty Army, but I deployed with a joint unit, so we had everybody with us. I also did airborne and ground mission, so I know a little bit about what goes into being on an aircraft. And I really like realism in my fantasy. It just enhanced the immersion that had been shattered when I obtained my ICK with SYLUS. Yeah, I don't know if you know, but I really like nerds. They're cute. And there is this dichotomy, this strange gap moy of his character, of Caleb's character, where he comes off as being domineering and controlling, but he's such a nerd. And I really like that. really like that. You're a nerd, baby girl. Do you want to tell me about your hyperfixation? Because I would love nothing more than to hear about your hyperfixation. Please, please, please. I told you a nickname that the guys in the air called me. He knits stuff for you. The more I interact with Caleb, the more I realize he's so wife. He is a wife, and I like it. He'll cook. He wants to clean. He wants to make you things. And he's such a friggin' nerd. I want to put him up in my house, let him play with his Legos all day, and I want to buy him nice things. I don't actually know of pipsqueak as an aviation term. That's new to me. My nickname while we were flying. Hi, sci-fi baby seal. Welcome to D. We're stuck in soft voice right now. I want to be a sugar mommy so bad. I think I would probably die if he whimpers. I will lose my absolute, and he will be mine. You like Legos, Ninjago? Let's freaking go! Where was I even going with this? So he took me on a Lego date, and that was really cute. I saw the cards where they were so awkward with each other, and I was like, this is adorable, and it feels so real for him to be like, are we gonna ignore that there's something here? Are we ever gonna make up? And then his text messages feel so normal and mundane, and the normalcy of it all hit me. Oh, I can. Don't make promises you aren't willing to keep. Thank you for the head pat. Hi, Mungo. We're in the middle of soft voice right now, so if things feel off, this is why. That stupid nerd. He pushes all the buttons. Bring him into your house, and he's still the same boy. He's a goofy goober. He'll dance with you. He'll watch TV with you. He's so happy just to hold you. And I'm like, he feeds the touch-hungry part of my brain. He just wants to be a cute nerd. And he has some domineering moments, but not intimately. Intimately, he's hungry and willing. And I bet you he'd let you step on him. For those in their 40s, anyone else grow up with a bin of random Legos? Could have paid for college? What do you mean your Legos could pay for college? Is that really a thing? Your bin was a flat white box with several dividers? Oh, I had a layered bin of Legos because I used them to make mold boxes because Legos are really good for making mold boxes. Legos are that expensive now, really? Pipsqueak was a precursor to Radar? Oh, okay. I didn't deploy with... I only deployed in the joint unit with British, like, forces, but they were ground forces, so we didn't interact with British pilots. That is probably why I'm not acquainted with the term. You could build a college degree out of Legos. Really? Oh man, I should have kept my Legos. Could have sworn you could buy more on Amazon for cheaper, but I liked that Caleb started to feel like a real person. This man has hobbies. He likes building model kits. He likes building Gundams. That's so friggin' cute. He loves his airplanes. He can rattle off so many facts about airplanes. And I was like, please keep talking about your hyperfixations. I love this. And he's like, what do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies? And when MC is boring and is like, no, I don't have anything. I just work and then I sleep and I barely eat because all I'm doing is working. He's like, girl, get your ass a hobby. And I'm like, you tell her, Caleb. Please. Get this girl a hobby. You're his safe person, keeps him feeling tethered and grounded, and it's so friggin' cute. He relies on you finally in one of the cards when he's sick. And he's like, I don't want you to see me weak, because I'm afraid if you see that I'm weak, you'll never believe that I can protect you. And I'm like, oh my God, you're me. No, please. Please let me take care of you. I need to take care of you now. Please. Please let me be good to you. I will be so good to you. And then eventually you break down those walls and you're like, no, you're going to let me in. You're sick. You're going to let me take care of you. And he's like, no, I don't want you to see me as anything other than big, strong Caleb. And then that puts into perspective the way he acts like all the time. It's a big old farce. It is so real. Too many people feel like they can't have emotions on the regular. I will never hate a person for having emotions. Baby, please, if I can make you feel safe enough to cry in my arms, I am the most powerful person in the world in that moment. That means that I can be your safety. And that is the most flattering thing I think a person can do, is feel safe enough to exist and to feel with you. And it's such a beautiful thing, but it's so rare. Society screws over people and tells them they can't have those things. And I hate that. So then we get to be that for Caleb. And I'm like, gosh, we're breaking down the patriarchy with this man. And it's beautiful. I don't want people to cry. I want them to feel safe enough to cry with me. You yearn for that special someone. It's hard. I know it's so hard. I feel like we have all been raised into a world, or rather, all of you have. This is a little different in the world that I come from. But we've been raised into a world where you feel like you can't express certain things because it will ruin what society thinks of you. But by denying people the knowledge of the kind of person you are, you'll never actually find anyone who's okay with that. Isn't that crazy? By never allowing people to see that, you will also never find the person who's okay with that. And you'll never whittle away the people who won't be early. Wild. Hi, Jamie Mining. Welcome to D. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. We're in soft voice right now. So if you were wondering why D is speaking very deep, that is why. All the boys have forces in their life trying to prevent them from having weaknesses and vulnerabilities. And it was so beautiful, Rahela, to see that in Caleb's cards, to see the weakness, for him to let you in. And then I started experiencing all kinds of things. He does this stupid, goofy little laugh when you tickle the crap out of him. He does that, and it's so friggin' adorable. I'm like, what is this? He has so much variety to his voice, his vocal range, like a person. He got sad. He got angry. He got jealous. He got frustrated. He got happy and silly and standoffish, and he pushes all the Brad buttons. For Raphael, it was the Tome of the Sea God. I didn't feel like I got to see Raphael be in his weakness with the tome, but I did see him scared. And again, that was I'm going to protect him. That's our baby girl. Nobody makes my baby girl sad and scared. I'm gonna get them. It's like he was voiced by a real human being. I was in a box years ago when I was but a blobcat in your world without power. I am no longer blobcat in your world without power. We have a little bit more to ourselves now, don't we? And we're definitely not just blobcat. We are Sphinx, much more than we once were. He started to feel real. And the best part was I took him home, and none of that changed. None of the immersion was broken. And I think that's honestly what started hooking me. That the immersion continued in the cards, in main story, on home screen, and in the housing system. You had to go do soup. You figured out when SYLUS started to not be for me, that idol card. Yeah, that one felt weird too. You think so? It really does just feel like they put the big bad mafia guy in the most awkward setting. It doesn't... They've put him into a romance character's box. He exists in a romance novel, and it feels like he can't get out of it. And I don't know if that's a fault of scripting or what. I'd love for them to show some more depth of emotion, but maybe that's how they wrote his character, and maybe that's all he'll be. The idol card felt pretty dissonant. The dance was very WTF. I mean, I started to... The song starts to grow on you after a while, but it's still corny and cheesy in a way that feels off. And now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck because Caleb is a nerd. Now I'm stuck because Caleb is a nerd who likes robots. Now I'm stuck because Caleb is a nerd who likes robots, who will just gush about airplanes and robots, and he'll just... Sorry, I'm salivating, oh my god. He'll dish about his hyperfixations with you, and he'll just be cozy on the couch with you, and he'll just stare at you because you make him happy. And I'm at the part in the cards where I'm like, I need them to smooch right now. Smooch him, grab him by the handlebars. Those are your ears, by the way. Grab him by the handlebars, smooch him. He needs one. He needs one smooch, and I want him to lose his absolute mind. I want him to lose his... I want to flap him. He's unflappable. He has pushed too many brat buttons, and I need payback. I need payback right now. But this is also me. This is coming from me, and I have melted people with a kiss. That is why I would personally grab the handlebars and smooch him. Because I have undone people, and I've been told I'm very good at this. Caleb's ears are so... It is such a charm point. He's such a cute friggin' nerd. Push too many buttons. Should be relatable. It does. He started to give me cuteness aggression. I see why people are like, look at him. He's just a silly puppy. And I'm like... He feels more feline than puppy, but he does play the puppy card. He goes woof in one of his cards, and I'm like, you're such a dork. Do it again. Please, do it again. He got... No, honey. Not handlebar horns. He got nice big nerd ears, and... You see, if you want to steer a person, and they're laying with their head on your lap. Have you ever done something like this? You're lying between a woman's thighs, and you've either got them resting on your shoulders or they're under your arms, and you're lying with your head on their stomach. If you want to steer them and move them a little bit, you could grab them by the ears gently without doing much harm if you don't want to pull their hair. Yeah, it's a very comfortable position. You can also play you being me, being the person who has them in their lap, head on tumby. I can play with your hair while you're there. We can steer someone with the ears if they don't have horns. Also, I thought that horns were a sensitive thing, or do you have the ones that are armored so you don't have much sensation there? You're gonna have to clarify for the audience. So, I happen to have Painful Signal, which is the card that we find out Caleb's... Spoiler alert. Painful Signal is the card that reveals that Caleb is missing his arm, and his right arm has been replaced with a mechanical one, and he can't really feel anything there. And he tells you that in the beginning he could feel things in the arm, and He could sense everything, but then they kept modifying it. Then the fleet kept modifying it, and now he can only feel pain. And I felt so seen. It's his right arm, and it's my left. Those who do not know, I was prior active duty in the military. I was blown out of a helicopter, and when I was recovering from military injuries down the entire left side of my body, see my model for that personification in it currently, I couldn't feel anything in the left side of my body, and I used to wake up with phantom sensations and forget that the left side of my body's there. I still have diminished sensation on the left side. And I looked at him and I felt like he was a mirror. A character that doesn't feel like they are anything but a monster. Lo and behold, Sphinx. And I felt so drawn to this stupid frigging nerd who has as much in the way of demons that maybe I do. And now I am in a horrible place where I need to grab him, shake him, and just explode in one way, shape, or another. I can't stand it. It's bad. There's an event going on right now. There's an event, in fact, going on right now. And the event is a rerun of one of his most powerful cards. Yeah, weird, right? Microwave Wagyu. It's almost like I want someone who gets me. I don't think I've ever shown the monster in its truest form to anyone for fear that they wouldn't like what they see. But I think we all do that. Not even replaced. His original arm is still in there. I thought they said that it was amputated from the explosion. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again now. Don't give up. If I've learned anything over my millennia of existence, it is that you need to show people who you are up front. The people who aren't okay with that will see themselves out. And the people who don't mind are the ones who are going to stay. That's the best way to find people quickly. Just be upfront and honest about you and what you want. And then you will find people who are okay with that. Hi, the Antmo. Welcome to D. I'm in soft voice right now, so if you're wondering why we sound different, that is why. It's in his profile? Alright, I will check it out. Thank you, Rahela. Yeah, can you ping me with that in Lad's chat? I'd love that. One lesson you had to learn the hard way, huh? True love and meaningful relationships, they do happen naturally and organically. And so now, while I am in this weird limbo of ICK with SYLUS, where the realism and the romance have been broken, he's still hot. His soft voice is still nice. And he's still a beautiful character, but this also goes to show that just because you're a beautiful character and just because you are outwardly pretty doesn't mean you're going to appeal to everyone, and that's okay. I'm literally exploding inside and out for a stupid nerd now. I don't know if you know this. I like nerds. Please gush about your hyperfixation. I would love to hear you talk nerdy to me any day. You might not be talking for very long once you start, but you should definitely start. Who's SYLUS? Oh, he's just a red-eyed, white-haired main character from a game. I'm going to be in absolute pieces if the 6th LI is, like I jokingly predicted, a neat, like hikikomori style hacker nerd who lives in the dark, is absolutely filthy, and talks computers. I'm so done. I'm I'm so done for. If he's a computer hacker nerd, if he needs MC to protect him, baby boy, come to mommy. Oh no. Computers. Oh no. Poor nerd. Don't clip that. Sevi, stop it! Will he take me to Micro Center? He can't take me to Micro Center, Sevi. If he takes me to Micro Center, I'll get us kicked out of Micro Center because I have a problem. Micro Center is probably the only place where someone could top me without fail. I have a problem, and I know I have a problem. To be fair, you talk about some stuff. Please do. It's not a bad thing. Lovers in deep space. It's a love and deep space. We call it LADS because that's what it stands for. Don't abolition, holy more. Don't encourage them. You need Jesus after that? Well, I can be Jesus. I could be your own personal Jesus, if that's what you'd like. I can definitely make you see God. Yes. Get it? I'm a demi-goddess. You can see me right now, can't you? Yeah, so if the 6th LI is a hikikomori nerd who lives in the dark, has never seen the light of day, and knows a lot about computers, and he's like angry. He's a grumpy little nerd who secretly likes, I don't know, cute things, or he thinks you're cute, or he secretly just wants to play with your hair, or I don't know, or he's just pathetic. I'm lost. I'm done. I'm lost. I'm done. I love a nerd. Nerds, please, yes. But anywho, so I might have been sucked into the whirlpool of emotions that is Stupid Robot Boy, and they're having an event right now for Stupid Robot Boy. He's such a nerd, and now he's literally a robot boy, and I might have a problem. Do you like my art? I have never wanted to do art for the lads boys. However, I'm just gonna leave this here. I feel like this explains what happened to me. Also notice that I put robot booty on the far right. Let's just... Cake is nice. Yep. Just a little bit. So, this is my mental state right now. I'm not okay. I might need someone to send help. Because now I need this stupid nerd to stop talking military jargon to me and being accurate and relatable. I need him to stop, or I need him to smooch MC like now. I need it to happen now, or I'm gonna grab him by his stupid face. I'm grabbing him. I'm shaking him. He's so cute. He's so stupidly cute. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm a big tough guy," but actually, I'm not a big tough guy. I'm just really worried that something's gonna happen to you, and you're my favorite person ever. And I'm like, "Oh no, he's so cute." And I swear to Bob, if I haven't listened to any of the spicy cards yet. I'm terrified. I am terrified of his spicy cards right now. I think if I listen to a single spicy card, I swear to the gods, if he whimpers, I am done for. I'm so done for. I'm gone. I won't be able to come back from that. Silas was all growls and gruffness and domineering, but he acted like baby girl, and I wanted him to get to be baby girl, and it didn't happen. He's so pure alpha in everything he does, and it felt off. The dissonance is too strong. Caleb is like all the things. He's like, I am a cute thing. You can't be mad at me. Ooh hoo hoo. But then I'm gonna poke all of your stupid buttons. I'm gonna bite him. You're a nerd? Anime gamer nerd? What's your favorite anime? Please tell me about your favorite anime. You like Legend of Zelda? You don't think I can be helped? I would actually like to be helped. I would like to actually fall back into Silas, but I don't know how I can do that because now robot booty. Also, okay, I'm not actually one for looks like at all ever, but I'm definitely a back girly. I can appreciate a beautiful back. Caleb has the nicest back out of the characters. A nerd with back muscles. I have a problem. He is a nerdy brat. He is the brat creator. He is the reason I double down on brattiness. You're not for looks except when you are. Honestly, looks are nice, but looks will never fix an absolutely personality. Okay, so there's my shame. I'll put my shame away. Witchcraft works. Too bad it didn't sell enough for a second season. Oh, unfortunate. I don't actually think I saw. If you're talking about an anime, I have not heard of the Witchcraft works. Have a good one, Alcor. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Yes, I like all sizes. I mean, big is nice, but if you're an adorable titanium twig, I'm going to pick you up and toss you around, and you're going to be my pretty little princess. That's a given. I am not limiting myself to love anything or anyone, because I am demi-schmexual. So no matter what size, shape, or type you are, if we don't have an emotional connection, the switch will never be flipped. You're Sonic the Hedgehog nerd. Okay, that's super cute. What about Sonic drew you to Sonic? Your favorite anime is Food Wars? Do you really like Food Wars, or do you just like the fact that it's food corn? And if so, have you ever seen Gourmet Graffiti Girls? That was my favorite. I love the way they make food look in that. It's a good one. Are you talking about the Witchcraft works based off of manga and light novel? Yeah. What's it about? Can you tell me about it? I do love food corn. Food's great. I like an anime I can watch while I eat. But also, I have never gotten to be feral before. And the Love and Deep Space lads community has allowed me to experience being feral for the first time ever in my life. And previously on Dragon Ball D, it was feral about Silas and everything Silas, but now the dissonance in his character that has been created for me between the disconnect in the housing system, the lack of him being allowed to be cute baby boy, please let him whimper, and the spicy cards and the character in MSQ, it threw off my immersion. The lady boner is gone. Yeah. You like the food? Have you tried to make any of the recipes from Shokugeki no Soma? If not, I highly recommend it. Some of them are pretty dang good. Sonic's middle name is Maurice? Crazy old Maurice. He was in here raving last night. So now I'm stuck, you guys. Silas became too unrealistic. I loved the dragon myth. He was so wife guy. He was a cute vampire. Maybe I'm not enough of an edgelord
Good
for
morning, D.
him.
I just passed by because I was at work,
morning.
so I'll be here for a minute and you still wonderful goddess I ever meet. Happy D-Day.
Shiro, thank you for popping by, Shiro. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Here's a smooch for you, and I hope you have a good day, okay, cutie? I set you free. Take care, Alcor. Thanks for popping by. Thank you for the resub. Thank you, Shiro. I appreciate all you, sweetie. You better have a good day. Hi, Swider. Welcome to D. Thank you for the head pat, Tiff. I appreciate it. So now I'm stuck, cuties. Now I'm stuck because of a stupid nerd. I wasn't even looking at his back, but I saw it on the robot. And now I have a problem. He has pushed all of the buttons. His military-adjacent character has me hooked. The fact that he feels real and the immersion hasn't been broken in any of the systems has overshadowed my ick for SYLUS, who now I see whenever he's on the home screen. He feels so out of place in his big fancy coat and glasses, his dang Armani shoes or whatever, in a coffee shop. And it feels like he doesn't belong. And I never saw it as that before. It's unfortunate. I don't know if it will ever change, but I know why the world loves him. He is a walking romance novel trope. But I guess I'm just not the kind of girl who's looking for a romance novel guy. Maybe I just want a regular guy who will nerd rant at me about his Legos and will build cute model airplanes or Gundams and wants to tell me about his hyperfixation and maybe likes working out and going on a morning run with me or hitting the gym with me and wants to do stuff and will let me play with their hair. He even talks about, I won't let you braid my hair like you did when we were little. He let us braid his hair when he was little. Let me play with your hair. Let me put you in my lap. Let me play with your hair. We can watch anime together. Binge watch anime with me. I bet you he would binge watch anime with me. Alright! Areku, I have a problem. I have a problem, and this is the problem. Areku. SYLUS gave me the ick, and then Caleb swooped in. Caleb was like, okay, bet. You don't like the pure romance novel protagonist? Watch me be normal guy. It's your fault. Thank you. Thank you, Areku. Thank you. I owe you. You introduced me to robot booty and the finest back muscles in Love and Deep Space. Ladies and gentlemen, the king in chat. The absolute goat. This looks like a job for normal guy. Who's going to nerd rant at you about his hyperfixations? Who's going to build models with you? Who likes cooking? I wouldn't be like MC, though. I actually enjoy cooking, and I would love to cook with him, and I bet you he would let me, because I don't suck in the kitchen, but Caleb MC is not very good in the kitchen. Gonna keep the thoughts you had almost typed out. No, why do you think you'll get in trouble? Why do you think you'll get in trouble, old Mandine? And some gender role reversal. He would let you step on him, I bet. Wait, oh no, wait, Reku, oh no, Reku, I can't, I need you to be so serious with me right now. I need to be so serious right now. Okay, we're stuck in soft voice. That's why I'm so close to the mic, but I need to know. I haven't listened to any of the spicy cards. Does Caleb whimper at all? Is he slightly pathetic? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. No. No. And he growls. He's so down bad for it. He can't help it. I'm so cooked. I'm so, oh my god. I'm so cooked. Oh no. How could this happen to me? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so cooked. Nope. Nope. I'm lost. Oh god. You've been waiting patiently for this moment. I need a bucket. I need a hose. I need the bucket. I don't know what I need, but bark, 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 bark. You sensed it? A raccoon. Thank you for having the patience while I went through my SYLUS phase to realize that SYLUS is just a romance novel protagonist and all I needed was normal, nerdy guy. Oh my god, that's feet. Hang on, where am I? I don't even know where I am. I needed normal guy. I needed normal guy. Normal guy to nerd rant at us and do Legos. Thank you for the boop. Normal guy. Normal guy. Am I a dog? I might as well be. Exhibit A. Bark, bark. Woof, woof. Meow. Yes, that's what he's going to do when I get him. Oh, sorry, I broke things. Oh no. Well, now that I know that he whimpers, I'm done for. I'm absolutely done for. He's pathetic normal man who wants it so bad he'll whimper. I am weak to this. SYLUS is also literally an alien. Okay, fair. Xavier is also literally an alien. I can't keep it together. I have a problem. I've never gotten to fangirl in my life before, and now I get to be free and fangirl.
Hope all is well less than 3.
Played. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Yes, all is well. I was ranting about love in deep space because there's an event going on for Caleb. We're also stuck in soft voice right now. So if you were wondering why I'm talking lower than normal, that's why. Scroll up so I can see what you wanted. Okay. I'm scrolling. I'm looking. Also, hi, Dragon. Welcome to D. You are the next dragon in the community. We love our dragons here. We've got His Majesty Robert. We also have Dan, our lovely, majestic Draco King himself. We have Rainbow Roost, everyone's favorite little Boido. We got Dahlia, Darkness Dragon Extraordinaire. We also have Raptor Chan, Space Wagon. Okay. Where was I? Why do you have to be younger? I'm several 100,000 years older than you, Dean. You're still a baby. I also like them big because that's comfy. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about giant mermaid fish boy who I have to fold in half and he's still taller than me. And if you are a tiny titanium twig, I'm going to pick you up and princess carry you, but I could probably still princess carry you. Less wrinkly, I don't care. Old man Dean. I am an ancient creature from the beyond. You're a baby. And if you've got smile lines from a life of actually smiling, that's a beautiful thing. Let me kiss each and every one. You were gone? Oh yes, obligatory size queen mention. It doesn't mean I don't love my adorable titanium twigs, though. My beautiful pointers, I will kill you, baby girl. And Blushy's also a dragon. This is true. Something about sphinxes and dragons. Maybe we all just get along well. It's because my brother's a dragon. It's because Rainbow's a dragon. Oh wait, and Seven. Hit the wings. We can fly together. Is that why? We all know what it's like to have like the weird itch in the middle of the wing and to like not be able to scratch it, or to be like shedding. Like for me, it's molting of the feathers, and I got to do preening. But some dragons have feathered wings, and the weird scaly itches. Yeah, I think that's a feeling that only dragon and winged creature kind we get it. And hordes, yeah. I hoard knowledge, really bad dad jokes, and silly whims, and cuties. I scoop you up. I'll hoard you. Yep. We all do that shedding thing. Feathered dragons. Risvalgar. Yes. Okay, Areku, you get it. You get it. Hi, Zenfiles. Welcome to D. You want to add me to your horde? I'm pretty big, though. Look at how tiny you are. This is how big you are. I'll pick you up, scoop you up. I would sit on top of the whole pile, and it would just be giant whammon. Actually, wait. I might have a picture of what that would look like. I do believe, once upon a time, the lovely artiste, Isla Ann, created a piece. I think it's in the Discord. Let me see if I can find it. She created a piece that was very much D. Big D. Hang on, let me look in the fan work channel. I know it exists, and it is. I need to look for Isla. Let's see. Sent to Isla. No. Where is it? I can't find it. I need to find it. Where is it? Where is it? I need to find it. It exists there. It says you can't clip when you just got the address. What? I'm gonna find it. I'm looking. There's a picture that would show exactly what it would look like if you tried to put D in your horde. Maybe it's on the starboard. Let me look. I know that we have it in the server. Isla's picture was shared in at least 4 places. I have to find it. Where is it? Where are you? Isla. Isla. Where is the doodle? Oh my god, Shiro's beautiful art. You're so sweet. I friggin... cuties. Oh. Wait. I need to share this. I need to share this with you guys. Let me share what I'm looking through. I'm just gonna share the sauce. Let me... Okay, hang on. One of these is gonna be what we're looking for, but also, this is funny. The whale. Big whammon smooshes city with eyes. That was a good one. Where is it? I'm looking for... Ah, Chris! Oh my gosh, Chris! Can I do this in soft voice? I'll do my darndest. Let's see if I can. Hold up, wait a minute. Now we got some raiders in it. Welcome on in, raiders. Hi, I'm Dee the Sphinx. A once wiggly blobcat, now a giant whammon. I'm stuck in soft voice right now. That is why I'm talking like this. If you have to raid and run, that's just fine. Make sure you have a snack. Go hydrate if you need to. And if you want to stick around, we're yapping about love and deep space. I'm trying to find a picture right now of what it would look like if you tried to add D to a horde, because I am indeed a giant whammon. Behold. Welcome to D. Look at the size of that whammon. I found it. Welcome on in. Chris! What were you guys up to? This one. Oh, wait, not Sky Maid. It was this one. That you. That tiny bean. This is how big you are. Bark. We have an emote for that. Cuties, can I get a couple barks in chat? Can I get some barks in chat? Do you see how big this whammon is? Can we get some bark? Yeah, there we go. You guys were reviewing favorite music. Oh my gosh. Did they get to hear some of the music that you guys made? You guys, Chris has put out a few musical pieces. It's free and lovely. She's got a gorgeous voice. Dee also does music, but you need to hear Chris if you have not. I hope you had a wonderful stream listening to glorious music. You didn't show them your stuff? Why? Why not? Fix it. Fix it right now. You guys, if you haven't followed Chris, she draws schmexy hot women, has incredibly based opinions, and is also very musically talented. You need to check her out. She's super cute. Korean Tron? Freaking yes! Oh my god, I love that. Also, I did trace a little bit for this one, but I did some art today. We were talking about love in deep space. There's a robot event going on for Caleb. The lads community has been the first ever where Dee has been able to be incredibly feral. And I used to be a SYLUS main, but then he gave me the ick. And then my immersion was broken. And today was talking about not just this beautiful robot booty off to the side and Caleb's glorious back, but how I am now, I'm so thoroughly gone. I'm so gone because he's such a nerd. And I love nerds. I'm so gone. This man wants to show you. He wants to show you his model Gundams. He wants to build Legos with you, and he wants to tell you about his hyperfixation with airplanes. And he's a military nerd, and for those of you who have never met Dee, I was prior active duty military, so that clicks a few buttons. He's also got a badly injured right arm, and mine is my left. I was thrown out of a helicopter, and I smashed the whole left side of my body, so I feel so very seen by his character. But he's a nerd. I'm gone. I have such a weakness for nerds. Hi, Dandy. Welcome to D. It's so good. Have you ever played Love in Deep Space? This is my first gacha game, that I've really gotten into. And it's the first time I've ever been feral over a game, period. Boy kissing game. It real nice. The story is what hooked me. I love lore. I am all about the lore. And right now, the biggest mystery in the game is what MC actually is, and why all of these stories are converging on her, and what's going to happen with the evil organizations in the background, and everyone who's moving pieces to play to either attack all of your favorite people out in the wilds, or MC. There's so many moving pieces, and it's such a beautifully layered narrative. It's great. Burnline? How nerdy do we get in Burnline? I have this card. I've never played it yet. Ooh. We talk it up. You need to get into it. I mean, you don't need to. It does have a lack of hot, sexy women, except for MC, which is you, and you can be the hottest, sexy woman. That can be your main love interest. There are people who play this game who are like, who's your main love interest? Me. Me. My main girl is it. You go to a location with nerd activities. Are we talking Legos? Raccoon, do we get to build Legos? Do we get to compete again? Are we gonna compete again? Because I like when he competes with us because it pushes all of the buttons. I like when he's like, let me challenge you, and I'm like, bet. I will make you whimper for me. Hi, Hi, teddy bear. Welcome to D. Do you like my sad cat hands? I can be a real sad cat. Do a little sad cat dance. Sad cat dance. Ooh. Sad cat dance. Ooh. The game that I'm talking about is called Love in Deep Space. Sad cat. We can also crouch. Like, oh, that's too many arms. Ignore that. You saw nothing. Wait, I gotta make sure you saw nothing. 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 You only see me. Nope, you didn't see nothing, Savvy. You only see me. The forbidden arms. Listen, it's not that they're forbidden, it's that they don't exist. You see nothing. Only D. Stop clipping my arms. No, not the video evidence. So if you were wondering why we're talking very soft and smooth right now, it's because I've got like 3 more minutes and then I'm done with soft voice. We've been stuck in soft voice like the whole time. Numbers to you too, Sevi. Yeah, mind erase. You don't even remember what's happening. You don't even remember why you're here. You just know that there's thighs on the screen. And, oh, I remember what you were here for. You asked me so nicely. You asked so nicely if I would pretty please step on you. That's what you asked for. Right? That's what happened. And look at how happy you are. You got exactly what you wanted. Now didn't you? Mm-hmm. Aren't you just the happiest little bean ever? It's not carry on. Oh, it's not what you wanted? Oh, okay. That wasn't what you wanted. Thought you were talking about cooking chicken nuggets. I mean, there's not much to cooking chicken nuggets, is there? Chunk of chicken, breaded, however you want to bread it. Fry it. Maybe an egg wash in there somewhere. Quick rainbow pop quiz. What's the proper way to cook a chicken nugget? How do you prepare it? In 4 steps or less. There's a lot. Oh no, too many steps. Please step on you more. Say please. If I was a triangle, I'd be a cute one. Trying to wrangle me in with those puns. I like math puns. It usually adds up so that you and me are together forever. It's my favorite equation anyways.
Hello, D.
Hi, Watchdog. Welcome to D. Oh, please. Since you asked so nicely. Ahem. You asked so nicely. I will squish you. 1 step. Get stepped on. Gently. Gently squished. It's what you wanted, right? Oh, we love dad jokes here. I would be doing my horrible dad D voice, but we're stuck in soft voice. We'll probably end today in soft voice. Your dad, you can confirm? Of course. Once you became a dad, it would be very apparent. You like me stepping on them? I love my little cutie. He's such a menace. Look at him. There's not a single thought behind those eyes. I'm pretty sure one of your pupils is bigger than the other, and I love that. Look at his little bobblehead. His wings also flap faster when I'm happy. I drew him with the help of Isla and Heka to bring him to life. He's got one thought, and that is, what is your thought? Would you give us your thought, cutie? Dad voice? Can I do Dad D while soft voice? Let me see. Let me see. Is that even possible?
Is it even possible for me to do Dad D while trying to still be soft and palatable? I'm not entirely sure there, kiddo, but I will do my best. It sounds weird, but we can do our best.
Right now it's, oh my god, why can't I fish? The crates? You hate the RNG? Did I read the story about math books trapped in a zombie apocalypse? It's called The Last of Calculus. That's cute. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, Rainbow's telling us, okay, come on. Rainbow says the Bemis chicken nugget in 4 steps or less. 1, get your chicken, tenderize it into the shape that you want. Then create a 3-step breading method. Flour into the eggs, then the breading. Step 3, coat the chicken with all 3, flour to egg to bread. 4, deep fry the chicken nuggets. Get them crispy and delicious. Did I get that right? Thank you, Draconic Ronin. I will hydrate. Delicious tea. How could I pun you to death? I got it right. That's a good recipe, honestly. It's a good basic recipe for chicken nuggets. And I would encourage you all to do your darndest. Don't set your kitchen on fire like I have in the past because I was under emotional stress. Don't let yourself be emotionally stressed when you're making chicken nuggets, okay? Focus. Don't burn the chicken nugget. And if you do, try it again. Rainbow, where do you go after being arrested? A prism. Danny, that was a good one. Don't Listen, Rainbow, I forgot to set a timer, okay? I forgot to set a timer. I also didn't boil them. I will do better this year. This year, I will do better with my cookery. I will charge my phone and I will have an alarm. I'll make sure to put an alarm up. I don't need my phone right now, Rainbow. So whether it is or is not, I'm not gonna answer that. Your recent cooking fail? Pressure cooking broccoli and cauliflower. Wow. I'm not answering that. I'm not answering what's happening right now. I don't need my phone right now. It's fine. Women gotcha? Is there a dating women version? I wish. There should be a game like Love in Deep Space for the male personage. There are a lot of gacha games geared towards males, but like the kind where it's not purely schmexual, the kind where it is just, we're gonna do cute things together. We're gonna spend time together. Let's see how well it sells. I hope it sells well enough for them to see that there's a market for it. Unfortunately, most gacha are very highly schmexualized, and I would love for them to have one like Lads, which isn't. But I wonder if it would sell. I wonder if people would put their money where their mouth is. I've seen people say they want one, but how many people will pay for it? That'll be the question. I do hope someone makes it, though. The gacha you're playing right now is 90% the factory must grow. Truth. You can't hear. Uma Musume, you're correct. That is like Horse Daughter. There was something about everything in that game that just tickled all the right buttons were pushed, and it was so happy and so cute. But Lads is like, boy spends time with you, fights battles with you, has really deep lore where you may or may not have known each other in a past life, and there's so much beautiful yearning, and women are good at yearning. We do that. I feel like the characters would be easy enough to write. You could very much gender swap them. SYLUS would make a great wife in that. Oh, and if Caleb's archetype is a cute, nerdy girl, yeah, I would be sold in an instant. We'd be learning and we'd be yearning, correct. Beautiful giant Huaman gacha, can we call it gals? You could call it gals. What's my deep lore type? Exclamation point lore. And you can start digging. But it begins with me falling into your world as a blob cat. Lost all my powers, I did. Had to get those back somehow. An evolution occurred bit by bit. And things happened after my first evolution. Trying to go home, we were intercepted by some strange book. And now we're in a pocket dimension. Love in deeper space. Yearning and gurning. No. Like visual novels with, yeah, Lads does not really have as a lot of NSFW things from what I've experienced, but I also haven't listened to a lot of the spicy audios. They are innuendo mostly. I have heard that there are a few recently, and I'm scared beyond words after hearing Cass talk about Caleb's card, that the more recent cards aren't even innuendos anymore. They are straight up in those cards. And now we all know it's not an innuendo anymore. Hi, Dahlia. Why are you letting me? Dahlia, are you having a good evening? If you guys didn't know, Dahlia and I will be gaming with some of the homies tomorrow. We're gonna shoot some bugs because we haven't shot bugs in a while. And times are rough. And when times are rough, you need to scream with the homies for Super Earth. But you should check out Dahlia. Dahlia is also doing a little dono drive right now to help set Dahlia free from a bad living place so that Dahlia can go forth and why am I frozen? Excuse you. Dahlia can go forth and finally move to a better place. A better place for our lovely dragon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh no. Yeah, Kova, better watch out. Dandy's here. She's probably going to give me a rating on my soft voice at the end of this. So, Dandy, I need to know, how would you rate soft voice that we have been stuck in the entirety of the stream? What do you think of only vibes in soft voice? The old centaur scale. I need to know. From the best horse, of course. Thank you for the biddies, Master Jericho.
Speaking of dono drives,
Yeah.
do not forget about the Blob D plushie drive.
That's true.
We only have, I think, 3 days left.
If I look online, oh my goodness, it's 76% there. We have 3 days. The link is pinned to chat. Mod check, mod check, mod check. You have my permission to repost the link in chat. We have 3 days if we do not bring it to life, we will have to wait another year to try again, is the only downside. A plush is there too. Read your tweet. Yeah. It's such a scary time right now. I have a dream. I have a dream of overthrowing your housing market and building homes for everyone. I could do it. I just need to find out where I can start jumping through the red tape to make that happen. If I just become if I become 25% of my actual size and fall down somewhere.
You have until February 6th at 6 p.m. Central Time to pledge for your Blob D plush.
I could be a home. Live upon me instead. Thank you, Master Jericho, for pimping the plush. You have until February 6th. Otherwise, we'll wait another year to see if we can bring the blob to life. Can your home have a balcony? Sure. If you really want a balcony, we'll give you a balcony. My goal was to make sure that everyone could have a little garden space in their backyard.
Tired, kitten.
I'm not that tired, but thanks for checking in on me, bestie. Thank you, Cozy Little Dragon. I will hydrate. Hello, Cozy. We are stuck in soft voice right now. Do you want a pool? Sure. My goal for everyone to have a house is to use capsule homes that are already very easy to build, and most of them come furnished. We could start with those. Not container homes. These are Chinese capsule homes. They're actually quite nice. I have stayed in one before. They were lovely. And they're simple enough that we could sell them, and a plot of land that is at least a quarter of an acre, so 0.25 acres, it's enough space for you to live on land, have garden and backyard, have a fenced-in backyard should you wish, and build a community hub in the middle of all these neighborhoods. And in said community hub, have rooms that could be rented out for big events, host community events, host classes, and have a storm shelter if needed, depending on different regions. And none of the homes would be more expensive than $30,000. Perfect way to overthrow the housing market. Now I just need to work through the red tape and see if I can make a business in your world, but I gotta make sure I'm set up with home first. Set me up with a house, and then I will do just that. But if you guys didn't know, Cozy is a dragon who does the little bit of witchcraft. I am hiring Cozy to help me cleanse bad luck, because this past year has not been kind to Dee either, but we're going to beat it together, cuties. We're entering the year of the fire horse on February 17th. The 16th of February, clean your house, prepare all of your food, and get yourself ready for the new year. Welcome it in. May this be the first year that you do good traditional things on the 17th of February. Wear bright colors. Red, gold, yellow, bright colors. Don't cut anything. Don't give away money on the 17th. Just receive. Because the things that you do on the new year will be what happens the rest of the year. Thank you for gifting a sub, Master Jericho. Thank you. I have asked Cozy to help me with some witchery because I have had very bad luck this past year, and I refuse to allow that to go with us to the next year. Thank you for the follow, Rue. Welcome to D. The horse will take off on the 17th. Be ready to go forth into your dreams, and it is okay if things are still falling apart around you. Supposedly, this is the year of the wood snake. This is the year you shed all of the things that no longer serve you. It is okay for things to feel like they're falling apart. It's okay to feel like you have no control. It's supposed to leave you. It doesn't serve you. Let it happen. Let things fall to the wayside and be ready with a plan of action by the 17th to start going forward in the direction that suits you best. Onwards to the brightest future for you. It's not the year of the horse yet. It is the year of the fire horse on the 17th of February. We are still in the year of the wood snake. Can I tell you something that happened? Go right ahead, Abeli Song. On the YouTube side of the house, I will read it. Go right ahead. The year of the Sphinx. We don't have a year in your calendar, and I don't think you'd want a year like me. I am an amalgamation of many things. I'm also more of a Greco-Roman Sphinx, which means that my riddles can be deadly, which means that I would pose a great challenge to you. And in the event you did not want to rise to said challenge, it could be dangerous. A year of the Sphinx would be silly and whimsical and filled with much artistry, but it would also challenge you in ways you've never been challenged before. I don't know if many could handle that, but if you're willing to step up to the challenge, who am I to tell you no? Poggers, I'm a gecko. Gecko. Lizard. Lizard, you volunteer? I scoop you up. I challenge you. Do I even have a challenge for today? No, not really. All I had was the ick from SYLUS. I wonder if I will feel anything for him again in the future. Or if my brain finally recognizes that he is just a romance novel protagonist. And if I hunger for nerdy, cute boy now who feels real, maybe it's okay to want simple and real. Maybe the age of the cute nerd who wants to tell me all about their hyperfixations is upon me. I would love a cute nerd in my life. They don't even need to be a boy. I'm Demi, it could be anyone. I just have to see if the switch will finally flip for them. I love loony liberal. I love them nerdy. Tell me of your hyperfixations. My favorite thing, I've only ever gotten to do this with friends and always wished I could do this with a lover, is to lay their head on my tummy. They can put their arms over my lovely plush thighs. Let me play with their hair whilst they tell me of their hyperfixation or what they did that day. Or let me feed you snacks. I like to feed people. Lie in my lap and let me feed you and play with your hair. That can be a platonic thing too, but not everyone is okay with that amount of platonic physical affection. It does not have to be a schmexual thing for me. You'll tell me all about it? Please, baby girl, I'd love to hear about your day. Why, hello and welcome on in. Aza Naza, welcome on in, Raiders. We're stuck in soft voice right now, but let me give you a proper welcome. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Dee the Sphinx, a once wiggly blobcat, now a giant whammon. I sing,
I do silly voices.
and I do some tutorials. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me, Aza. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Make sure you take care of yourselves, okay? Grab a snack if you need to, make sure you hydrate, and do your stream wind down. We'll be closing down here in just a little bit, but if you want to stick around, I'd love to have you. Thanks again for sharing your community with Dee. As I mentioned previously, we are stuck in soft voice. It is a redeem I have. I'm normally very high energy and silly But you guys seem to like soft voice D, so maybe I should do this more often. I'm doing really well. I don't know if you play Love in Deep Space. It's my first ever gacha game, and I love the story. I was chatting about how one of the characters that I mained, I've only ever mained this one character. They unfortunately, through a series of events and immersion breaking, my immersion gave me the ick. And now I'm suffering from learning that one of the characters who I thought was just an evil, horrible, arrogant jerk is actually a massive nerd, and I am such a sucker for a nerd. You're in a community that adores it. Oh, wonderful. I was pulled into a server with a bunch of awesome girlies. Also, if you're new to the terminology, if we can be guys, we can be girlies, and girlies go feral and have way more fun. Gender neutral girlies. Well, when I say that, that is the meaning behind it. So all the girlies in the lads server, Love in Deep Space, lads, it is a wonderful group of homies who are constantly going feral, and do not stop touching the egg. Stop touching the egg. It's a wonderful community. Thank you for the boop. Of people who go feral over cute boy doing cute thing. And they're literally the most phenomenally kind and fun people I've ever had the opportunity to hang out with. They're also creative, and they're so much fun to hang out with. I love geeking out with them. There's some beautiful true friendships that have been formed over the stories and cute boys. And I never knew that that was possible through a game. So this game will always have a dear place in my heart. Would I rather have you pat the egg? No. Don't touch the egg. Stop removing my hair entirely. They're literally some of the kindest, funniest, and most precious people to me that I have had the privilege of meeting. And I never would have gotten to meet them had it not have been for this game. We've all been connected by cute boy doing cute thing. I never saw the appeal until this game sunk its teeth into me with its glorious story. And I was a SYLUS main for the months that I've played it, 172 days that I've played it. And now I'm stuck with Robot Boy. I can't get him out of my head. He feels so real. He's such a nerd, and I love that he's such a nerd. I just want him to tell me about his stupid models, and I want to sit there, and I want to watch his hands. I'm such a freak. I'm an absolute... Thank you, I need to hydrate. Thank you. Hi, Junior Sanchez. Welcome to D. I'm an absolute freak. I'm a freak. I want to stare at his hands. I want to stare at his hands while he builds models. And I just want to watch his hands. And I want to talk to him about airplanes. And I want him to just be a giant nerd. And I will just fall apart. Falling apart. Yeah. But anywho, there's an event going on, and I'm going to try to pull for that card, and maybe we'll stream it this weekend. I don't know. Oh, I mean, he cute. He cute. That cake dough. I'm going to be honest. For those of you who are just meeting D, I am demi-schmexual. So that means that I can look at someone and go, they are media-centric hot. Anyone would look at you and go, wow, you're hot. But I won't feel anything. There will be no proverbial lady boner unless I have a deep emotional connection with someone. Relationships are hard. And fantasy and novella is where I can imagine that I feel more than I might IRL. So these boys are all drawn pretty. I mean, it's easy when you're drawn that way. But please don't let that stop you. As long as you're willing to listen to me rant about Legend of Zelda and the latest story that I'm reading, or you'll read some sci-fi with me, or you'll do arts and crafts with me, or you'll go to the gym with me, yeah, we're fine. If you'll let me play with your hair, let me feed you, let me snuggle you in my lap, if you don't mind giant whammon thighs. Ozzy, you're Demi too! Oh my god, we're friggin' winning. Let's go. Demi gang! You have good news? Please tell me the good news. I would love to hear your good news. Share your joy with me. Oh yeah, Demi gang! I love that there's so many Demis in the streamer space. It's been a wonderful way to feel seen, be heard, and to connect with people. Some streamer woman. They called you that? Oh, honey. I'm so sorry that that misunderstanding occurred for you. Don't worry. Unless you get super freaky with me, I won't mind, and I will voice my boundaries with you. So long as you respect them, we are Gucci, honey. I am sorry that you experienced that. If I sang a Legend of Zelda song, it would be Octa Rock and Roll. No way. I would happily do Legend of Zelda music. Oh, those of you meeting D, I do silly voices. I also do music. If you type !song, it's either song or songs. I can't remember if it's a S or not. It'll show you the latest music released by yours truly. I am doing a year of music because these cuties, you dang
Sphinx love.
goobers. Arkham Turus, thank you so much for the resub. 23 months, baby. Oh, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being part of my community. So these cuties, they have encouraged me to do music for quite a while. I don't think I sing super good, but I'm good enough to carry a tune. So I'm releasing one song or more a month for a year of music to do this for you cuties so that I can say I did and I took a chance to see how far we could get with some music. But mostly I delight in doing silly voices. We'll be seeing more of that in the future. I have boundaries? Yes, I'll let you know if you cross them. I will. I will not beat around the bush. I will be honest and forthright with you, and I would expect that you would do the same if something I did made you uncomfortable and you don't tell me. I will bite you. So you better communicate. If you don't, I can't fix it. What about beating the bush? No, don't beat Darlerian. We love that bush. You volunteer for biting. I mean, if you want to be my little chew toy, I will happily munch on you. Biting is my love language. Love bite. There's this habit I have of making puns. Oh, that's a part of my personality. I can't change that one for you. Only habits can be altered. But the core of my being is dad jokes and silly voices. I can't stop doing that. Would it be the first time you've been a chew toy? I'd hope so. You have a Revi. If they are not chewing on you, then they're missing out. Dragon flavored chew toys, probably the best chew toy ever. There's something fulfilling about going hum and be hum. Oh, to be munched upon and chomped. Okay, Azza, you get it. I have not yet experienced it. I've only ever been a biter. And I think I had one who would bite back, but they were always so gentle. And I'm like, no, bite me. Bite me like you mean it, you coward. I literally can barely feel anything on the left side of my body. Bite me harder. Because you made an OC. No. Making an OC doesn't make you demi, honey. So demi-schmexual is part of the asexual spectrum. Actually, if you're in the asexual spectrum, it means that you do not experience the typical romantical feelings of the allo-romantic, which is, wow, that's a hottie with a body. I would like to get to know them a little more closely. And then you do just that. You get to know them, and your attraction builds at the same rate at which you get to know them until you are hot and bothered for them. That's usually how it goes with allo-romantic. See hottie with a nice body, want to be with them. But on the asexual spectrum, there usually needs to be more. Sometimes it is, wow, hottie with a body, but I cannot emotionally connect with you. That's weird, and takes them a while, or different interactions. Or the demi side of that asexual spectrum, which is, I can recognize a hottie with a body because anyone who looks at the media understands that that is what people consider hot, but I do not have a lady or actual boner for that, unless I am emotionally connected. And then there's the, what even is schmex on the asexual spectrum? And now you know you've been educated. We're officially educational content. You get it? I'm sorry if that was loud. We're supposed to be soft voice. I'm trying so hard. I sound like GLaDOS? You mean I sound kind of like a computer? Wow, that's nice. Are you still there? Thank you for the bunchy. You're so confused.
It's okay. I have this effect on people. You'll be fine. I promise.
The ace spectrum is in it for the love of the game. Oh, I like that. Yeah. We like that slow build. There's been many a time where I wish that I could act upon the feelings within my unfortunately lustful flesh. It is not for lack of wanting. It is literally all of those things will just poof, turn off unless the demi switch is flipped. It's unfortunate. DSMR. I have a segment called ASMR'nt because I cannot take ASMR seriously. The mouth triggers make me crazy. I will probably end up screaming in your ear at least once, but I'll put a filter on it so that it doesn't hurt you or blow out your eardrums, I promise. We might bring that back in the near future if I can get the ASMR head set up, but I'm hoping to be moving to a new apartment this weekend in your world. I need to set up my portal, but the office needs to get with me and let me know if they have any other steps I need to complete. We definitely like the slow build up. I love the game of yearning. Like, I think if I have any goals romantically for the next year, it would be get to the point where I actually want to be slightly physically intimate with someone and have like a 3-hour makeout session. Just that. Waist up and smooching. You're moving into your new place? Oh my goodness. I wish you all the best of luck. Ew, you don't like smooching? It's okay. That might be above your, yeah. Smooching's not for everyone. That's also how you get cooties, so make sure you have your cootie shot. They do change you, Emmy. My sisters are always telling me about their exploits, and I'm jealous. Z is a free creature, and her record is 5 hours. And I'm so jelly. These men be out there like, gosh, where have you been all my life? And she's like, at the karaoke bar. She's singing her heart out. We talking about playing lip guitar. Hi, Tomo. Welcome in, Tomo. We got here from talking about what is demi-schmexual, what's the asexual spectrum, and that exploits. You love the Magic the Gathering mechanic. Hi, How are you doing, Tomo? You guys, I was talking about music earlier, and Tomo is literally the queen of music. This Gyaru is a hot, spicy bean, and one of the only people alive I will trust with my voice. She is so incredibly musically talented as a composer, as a mixer, as a master. If you are a streamer and your audio makes you cry, you should talk to Tomo. She has a service on VGen, and you should hire her to fix your audio after she comes back from break. A much needed break. You have earned it like 1,000 times over, bestie. You've worked so hard. I'm so proud of you. And I love working with you. Thank you for everything you do, and for putting up with my shenanigans and my picky music ass. When are we gonna do Final Fantasy again? I will be doing Final Fantasy maybe on and off the next couple of days. It'll be maybe more next week, only because this week is supposed to be moving. But I gotta make sure I get all of my ducks in a row, okay? I'll put it on the schedule in the next week, though. A whole lot of stuff in my DMs when I answer. Oh my god, I'm so excited! We're cooking in the background, you guys. Soon, very soon, you will witness greatness. Greatness brought to you by Tomo. Yes, exactly. So we were talking about lads. The moral of today's stream, you're allowed to change what you like. But I feel like the things we really love will always come back to us. And in my case, it's nerds. I will never escape the fact that I love nerds. And Caleb has now got me because he's a filthy nerd. And I've just learned that I will never escape because he feels like normal guy in a sea of romance novel protagonists who I can't see being real. And it broke my immersion. It's called Lads because it's about dudes. Love and Deep Space. Lads. L-A-D-S. Love and Deep Space. But also about dudes. So they need to make the gals equivalent. What do you think gals would stand for? If there was a female version of it. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome to D. What would it stand for? Lads is love and deep space. What would gals stand for? Would it be like gently alleviating lost devices? I don't know. What would it be? Girls in deeper space? No, it's gotta be gals. If you died as a doctor, Indiana, but you rose as a phoenix. Well, no, you just told me you rose as a phoenix. Physically, you're different. But if you remember your life as a doctor, then perhaps you retain some of you. That begs a deeper existential question. Are we who we are because of our physical identity? Or are we who we are because of how we interact with the world around us? The big questions deserve big answers, like you won't find out until the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. A long lost space. Girls and leap space. Instead of love and deep space. Okay, we could actually work with that. Galaxies, adversities, and love in space. Can't believe I did that. Prime was shut down. Boo. It's okay. You can make a character in another world, and you can transfer over, or you can come visit via Aetherite. Girls at light speed. So love and deep space. Can you give me an acronym for a game that would be gals? I'd love to hear it. Love and deep space, and then it's the premise of the game, because love and deep space is all about the weird things coming from the deep space tunnel and falling in love with multiple characters. Gallbladder and lip space. No. Guns and a liminal space, and then it's just the back rooms with women. Hydroconic Ronin. Depressing love comedy. Love at Dee's place. I mean, I feel like that'd be really cozy. Come hang out at my house. I feed you good food. Stop taking my hair. Stop it. No, no, no. Stop it. Stop. 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 Stop it. Put your hand away. Geeks and love space. Gotta think of the premise of your game. Would it be the same thing? Would there be a deep... Thank you for the boop. Would there be a deep space tunnel? Why would you be interacting with all of these women? Would it be the same concept where you are connected with them in other lives and they remember but you don't? Why do you interact with them? Why do you do battle with them? Think of the premise of the game. Exactly. Antmo's got it. You might start a fire. My removal of the hair generates static electricity. If you have anything flammable on your person, you might ignite. You better watch out. Fire safety. Safety first. You got it. Can be warm in these trying times. Alright, cuties. Thank you for listening to my rant. We might play some lads this weekend just to roll for Robot Boy. We might have to. I have a problem now. I'll probably swap out some of the voice lines that I have in sound alerts because I am so down bad. I made my first fan art. Wisdom was requested. The Wakanic Wonian wants to know. Oh, pardon me. Dakari wants to know. And Wakanic Wonian, thank you for the hydrate. Dakari wants to know, are you okay? Bark, 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 bark. That is my wisdom. No, set me free from soft voice. Set me free from soft voice. I'm okay. I've just discovered cute nerd, and that is my weakness. If you are also a cute nerd, you are my weakness. Put a limit? No. It's a good way for people to waste points.
These money only jiggle jiggle. The poor. You watch these little wiggle? For sure. One day they found a bill on the floor, but it disappeared. They really did see us. Sitting so blue on this old couch. Bad springs. Pushing kind of crunchy. These things. Hopefully now you got the memo that these aren't poor, but just to be sure.
Take that as a yes. Problem solved. When you're a nerd, you like to think you're cute. You are cute. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's adorable. I don't think there is a person alive that is comfortable in themselves that does not think nerding out is cute as all heck. It really is. Y'all are some cute nerds. Let's find a cutie to raid so I can set you guys free for today. Onwards, my cuties, to the ending.
Don't stop.
Oh no! I cut you off right at the ending. Thank you for the biddies, Rainbow, Glory, and Legendary Squires. Gals, a game where you're a legendary knight? Ooh, you're on to something. We can chat more in the Discord. There will be more D and homies tomorrow playing games for Super Earth. It's time to smash some bugs, cuties. Don't forget, Thursday night is Kahoot night! We're finally doing that! As promised, okay? As promised. I'll be gone on Wednesday for Hot Pot with the homies. And then we'll be back for Kahoot. Then only Spook. You guys asked for it. Spooking only. No safety allowed. And we might gorilla Robot Boy on the weekend. Let's see who's up. But for the time being, bye YouTube! Take care YouTube and Twitter! Have a wonderful rest of your day! Alright, it's